Hey, what's up everybody, Scary here, and this is, as I promised, the Killzone 3 beta. Now, I played both Killzone 1 and 2, so I'm not new to the series, but I don't know how experienced you the viewer are, so I'll be doing this commentary as if you're new. But first things first, this is actually my second game of Killzone 3, and my team is down by 2 people here at the beginning. So let's just say that my hopes for winning was quite low at the moment, but I decided to continue anyways just for fun. And I chose the Infiltrator class simply because it was my go-to class for making people mad in Killzone 2. And when you make somebody mad, they usually play a lot worse. And you might be thinking to yourself, what can an Infiltrator do to make people mad? And the reason is the ability to disguise yourself as an enemy player, and when you do that, it actually changes your name above your head to a random name from the other team as well, so it's quite convincing. You can see that I'm disguised by the dark circle around the screen that I'll get right now, and the disguise is broken when I kill somebody, so it's not game breaking or anything, but it is really convincing. Now, there's obviously some ways to spot an infiltrator, and the 3 most common way is to check your minimap, because they don't appear so friendly, and if you aim your crosshairs over a teammate and it turns red, you know that's an enemy as well. And the final and most important way to see if it's an infiltrator is to look at how people behave. It might sound strange to you, but for example, if you see a friendly in a bunch of enemies that aren't getting killed, or if you are seeing somebody sprinting towards you from the enemy location, you might want to double check, because something fishy will most likely be going on. And most people who play this class don't think about this, but I do, because I have played Killzone 2 as I said, so I'm familiar with this gameplay. And I actually managed to run side by side by 2 people on the enemy team in this beta. Not in this game though, but in another game. And I just walked a little backwards and shot him in the back. That's quite satisfying to do, to fool people so badly. But let's talk a little bit about the classes. There are 5 classes in Killzone 3. The Engineer, the Marksman, Tactician, Infiltrator and Field Medic. And each class has 2 abilities that can be upgraded 3 times each to make a pretty badass class. Now let's take the Infiltrator class. The first and only ability you can use is the disguise, but you will be able to upgrade it once, and when you do that you won't get spotted by enemy turrets or drones. And if you upgrade it once more, you won't break your disguise when you melee somebody. So his second ability is upgraded speed and stamina by 50%. If you upgrade it twice, you actually have unlimited stamina. And the third upgrade makes him plant and disarm explosive 50% faster. Not 15, 50% faster, I'm sorry. And that actually makes quite a difference in search and destroy if you're playing Warzone. I'll get back to that later. As for weapons, each class gets to choose between 3 primary and 3 secondary weapons. But you only start with 1 primary weapon, and you actually have to unlock anything else. You actually have to unlock your secondary weapon as well, even though the first one might just be a pistol. So I didn't like that, but whatever. In Killzone 2 you had a Rifleman class that could use almost any weapon, but I couldn't find this class in Killzone 3. However, I did find a skill that makes you change your secondary weapon to a previously unlocked primary weapon, giving you 2 primary weapons, and that's pretty cool. And in Killzone 2 you could actually change your secondary ability as well to another. So if you had completed certain requirements for a couple of classes, you could switch the secondary ability to another class. For example, you could play as a medic and have the secondary ability of an engineer. but I can imagine that some classes may be a pain to play against, even though it's not possible to do here. At least I don't know how to do it. For example, just think about how angry people might be when they see an infiltrator that has been running around non-stop and punching people in the face without breaking the disguise. Now, you might think to yourself that it is a little unfair for people that are new to the series, and I'll agree to a certain point, but once you get a feel for the game, you'll see that it's pretty balanced. And I'll tell you all about all abilities and all weapons for all classes in another video that I will upload to my channel if you are interested. In this game I play Guerilla Warfare, or Bodycount as the game likes to call it. Now this is simply Team Deathmatch, but what most people seem to like is Warzone. Now this mode includes several modes into one, and the modes you have to play are Bodycount or Team Deathmatch. You have to play Search and Destroy for both sides, where you either have to plant a bomb or defend it. Now both sides has to play as attacker and defender, so you can't escape that. And you have to play Search and Retrieve, where you have a propaganda speaker somewhere. This is usually in or near the middle of the map, and you have to bring that to a certain point to score points. And the last two modes are Capture and Hold. This will be known as Domination for all of you Call of Duty players, where you have to hold 3 zones. And the final mode is Assassination, where a random person from your team or the other team gets chosen and you have to kill or protect them. And again, both teams have to do this, so you can't get away if you don't want to play it. Now a quick note before the game ends. If you're wondering why I keep shooting people like a crazy person after I kill them, it's simply because they can get revived by medics if I leave them. And it's pretty annoying to get executed by a guy you killed seconds ago. And I say executed because you can do some pretty awesome melee kills on somebody. And this usually involves a knife and some, well, executions. Now I will show this in a video on my channel that I will upload later. But this game is wrapping up, so if you liked this video, please check out my channel for more videos on Killzone 3, as well as several other games, including Battlefield, Need for Speed, or whatever I feel like playing at the moment. And when I get everything set up, I will start to do live commentaries as well as Let's Plays. And I hope you found this video to be entertaining. Please remember to rate the video, comment the video, and subscribe to me if you want to see videos similar to this. Thank you for watching, peace.